But I remember I was a kid, and mom used to be singing at church on Sunday morning and shit. Shit, hit the motherfuckers with. She'd grab the mic and shit. Just walk up to the mic and shit and be like, "Where do I go when there's no one else to turn to? Who do I talk to when nobody wants to listen? Who do I lean on? Yeah." When there's no one left to lean on, I go to the rock. I know God is able, I go to the rock. I go to the rock for my salvation. I run to the stars that the rivers rejected. I run to the mountains, mountains that stand by me. So when the world's going down and it's sinking sand, I run to the rock and the rock I stand. When I need shelter, when I need a friend, I go to the rock. My mom used to be hitting that shit. I go to the rock. My niggas be singing this shit. My mom be catching the spirit and shit. I be like, Mom, you ain't even sung that long. Like, you catching the spirit and shit? Like, mom be just shouting all the time and shit. Like, for real. It be mom the reason niggas be staying at church all the time. My mom type motherfucker that catch the spirit, like, at the end of church when they giving the benediction and shit. My mom would just be, thank you! Just be shouting this shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, damn, man, it's another 30 minutes in this motherfucker. Like, man, I'm trying to go to the crib, you know what I'm saying? Play Sega or something. Like, just thinking about that shit this morning. My mom used to be killing church, bro. Like, all my family, like, my mom used to kill shit. My Auntie Tina used to kill shit. My uncle, well, Pig really wasn't all that nice, though. It was like Mom, Tina, and my grandpa, Homer. You know what I'm saying? Homer was like the ultimate performer and shit. You know what I'm saying? My grandpa was like the best singer. Then it was like Mom, in my personal opinion. And then Tina. You know what I'm saying? Then like my cousin Jab. And then like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the fifth raw singer in the family. But anyway, Mom used to always sing that shit. That was her go-to song. I Go to the Rock. My grandma's song was Soul Say Yeah. That was her go-to song. She'd get up in there. So say yes, yes, Lord. 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 Yes to the will, yes, Lord. Like my grandma, you know what I mean? Simple songs and shit. Yes to the will. Like, that was probably shit. Homer, he'll sing like the Anchor Holds or one of his songs he done wrote for his little gospel blues album he came out with and shit. You know what I'm saying? Me, I used to sing like Blessed Assurance. That was my go-to. And I used to have like, I used to play in an orchestra when I was a kid. My twin sister played the violin. I played the stand-up bass and shit, and we'll play like Blessed Assurance. Mom like to make us bring our orchestra shit. Like we didn't have our own instruments. We rented our instruments and we had to bring them home so we could practice and shit. So we used to bring them to church and play. And you know, two black kids playing you know, orchestra instruments, like that shit was like brand new at the time. One of black kids in orchestra at that time. But anyway, let's think about good shit, man. I got the spread already. We finna kick it off with the masculine situation just to get him or her over with, because he could be a she could be a he, you know, I'll be rocking. And then we're gonna get to the feminine. So, last announcement before I get busy. I'm gonna say it on the next video too. This is the last day to book for a $35 reading, reduced rates and shit. The next special is probably gonna be the end of February. I would say like maybe between like the 24th through the 28th is the next time I'll do like reduced readings and shit like that. Book today. If you book by midnight, we're good. I got 3 people who booked already. I still got y'all info. I'm gonna get cracking on y'all after the day. So whoever booked readings, y'all gonna have y'all readings in the next 48 hours. So everybody gonna have their readings who booked for the special by Tuesday. Guaranteed. I got y'all. First come, first serve. So the people that are already booked and already paid, y'all straight. Y'all be the first 3 I do, and everybody else gonna get done, you know what I mean, afterwards. So $35 readings, come with it. That could be twin flame readings, that could be like a mini life coaching session or some shit like that. It's your world. It's whatever you want to do. So final PSA will be like I say, I got the cities for the book tour. All I need now is just like I say, a few people I'm gonna hit up kind of directly, just let y'all know I'm coming to y'all city. Seeing if y'all kind of interested on, you know what I'm saying, doing a little function together and shit. Like it ain't all about me, you feel me? You know, You might have more plugs than me. You might have more contacts than me. You might have more networks than me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to be fucking with you or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna holler at a few people. Cause I know I'm gonna come to y'all city, and like I say, I'm gonna just hit y'all with a proposition. If y'all are interested, it's cool. If not, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I probably got family or, you know what I mean, some associates in town. I can still get shit done. I'd rather get shit done with clientele though. So no more rants. Let's get started with this reading. Divine Masculine situation. First card in this message, we got the Nine of Pentacles. This is lining your pentacles up, lining your life up. Your life is an 8 of Pentacles. That's an 80%. Nine of Pentacles is a 90%, a A. 80% is a B. You want to be a good standing. So you want to be an 8 of Pentacles, a 9 of Pentacles, or a 10 of Pentacles, which is a A+, 100%. Usually when you at a 9 of Pentacles energy, you're lining your life up. 8 of Pentacles is like this 8 of Cups here, or this 8 of Swords here. You know, it's all over the place. When you get the line of your pentacles up, 4 pentacles, 4 pentacles, 8 pentacles. When you get the line of your life up, you get to make room for things in your life. Seemed like your life was kind of cluttered, just having a life. Once you have a life and more, you know what I mean? A lot of stuff gonna start lining up. You're gonna start to see things you didn't see before. It's like your house is like cluttered, full of shit. And it's like you find a clean house. And you see how you got room to add things. You didn't even think you had room to add things the way your shit was so cluttered. But given the feng shui that's going on with your own life, masculine, seems like you can finally fit things that you didn't have room for before. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles is the 4 of Swords, which is I don't mind. You know what I mean? Too much rest and relaxation, a vacation. Maybe you line your life up for a big trip you trying to take or something like that. Pentacles deals with persons, places, and things. Shit you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. Swords are thoughts, decisions, directions, mentality, and ideology. Things of that sort. But the 4 Swords in my book is the Devil's Workshop. You know. Seems like you planning on something. Whatever you planning, it seems like you're lining your life up to, I don't know, manifest something. I take it as you're lining your life up to 10 of Pentacles something. That's to manifest something. Whatever this is you're trying to manifest, or whatever this is you're trying to line up, it's like I said, you 2 in your head, 4 Swords. Thus, it's got you kind of beaming on the Knight of Swords energy, which is fear. What's fear? It's the opposite of love. The opposite of love ain't hate, it's fear. You fear what you don't know. You fear what you don't love. You know what I mean? You know, fear is a sword. It's a thought. It's a decision. It's a direction. You know what I mean? It's in the mind. Fear is in the mind. 10 of Swords, the step before the fear card. Death. Death is in the mind. God, which is the King of Swords. All in here. You know what I mean? It's a mental thing. God is a mental thing. Because you and God got a whole relationship. That relationship is in here. Can nobody physically see the connection you and God got? Can't nobody understand the connection you and God got, because the connection you and God got is in the mind. You dig what I'm saying? The reason why God is real to those who God's real to, it's real in our minds. We can process it. God ain't real to other people because God doesn't make sense to other people. Motherfuckers be sewing their head 4 Swords about God that they ain't really King of Swords. Embrace the God in themselves. You lining your life up. You don't even know what you lining your life up for. You just know what you don't want. So you lining things up based on what you don't want. But what you got in your head, 4 Swords, is the shit you fear the most or don't want. I told you, your worst fear will come true. Whatever you fear the most will happen. You scared of losing everything? That shit is always in the back of your mind. Losing everything, you're going to lose everything. Because it was in the back of your mind. Get it out your mind. You fucking shit up with your twin. You so scared to fuck shit up with your twin, you end up fucking shit up with your twin. Happens a lot in Twin Flame demos. Y'all be scared. That's why I say 7 of Swords most of the time. Just keep it 100 with yourself, with your masculine, and make sure your masculine, or you give an atmosphere for your masculine to keep it 100 with you. Because like I say, at the end of the day, you know, your worst fear will get used against you. People know you scared of shit or something. Well, they're going to use that as a prank. Or they're going to use that to cripple you. Or they're going to use that to expose you. You scared that your secret gonna come to the light. You spend a lot of time, energy, and resources burying secrets. But them secrets is in your head. What's the secret anyway? It's the Seven of Swords. Swords, it's in your head. You hear what I'm saying? Like, bottom line, it's more important than all that there. We got the Seven of Wands, which is internal conflict. Once again, masculine energy you've been beaming on for a couple weeks. Seven of Wands, that's internal conflict. What are wands? Actions, behavior, shit you've done, shit you doing. Not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. So it don't even matter. You know, it's got a lot to do with actions and behavior. Wands do. Seven of Wands, that's internal conflict. We all have internal conflict. We all got problems. We all got issues. We all got complexes. You know what I mean? We all got complexes. We all got insecurity issues, security issues. Not one human being is, I don't know, not going through that. Everybody has internal conflict, but the difference between people who deal with this and people who don't is embracing this shit. Seven of Wands, like outside conflict is the Five of Wands, and basically outside conflict is like basically anything outside your home. Four of Wands, that's the home, which is clarifying this. Actually, we got the Four of Wands, which is union, reunion, and recognition, or Zion, which is heaven, where we come from, the real world, our real home. Or this is, like I say, your actual home. This is where the four walls that make your crib. Okay? So a little inner confliction, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to home matters. So masculines, y'all either inner conflicted about union, reunion, and recognition, what it is, what it's going to be, how you being in union, reunion, and recognition is going to fuck your regular life up. How you being in union, reunion, and recognition is going to fuck up your status, fuck up your money, fuck up your image, fuck up whatever. It's inner conflict. It's not fucking anything up. You just feel like it's going to fuck shit up. And it ain't like it's cups here, so you ain't really feeling shit. It's the shit you doing. Told you, Five of Wands is outside conflict. That's shit that ain't got shit to do with you unless you make it about yourself. It's like a landmine. That somebody have a problem with you, and this person ain't shit. They ain't even worth your time, energy, and resources, but this is you, I don't know, letting a person who's outside your situation to affect your situation. Thus, you let them in your situation. Or it's an outside conflict. You doing outside shit. Fuck outside conflict. Fuck what anybody got to say. That could be friends. That could be family. It don't fucking matter. You focus on yourself. Seven of Wands, that's healing yourself. That's dealing with yourself. The average person can't deal with themselves. The average person would rather deal with somebody else than deal with themselves. The average person would rather help somebody else with their fucking problems before they fucking help their own problem. Seven of Wands, this is where it's internal shit. You fix internal shit because it's your internal shit. If your heart was outside your chest, then maybe it was meant for somebody else to fix your heart or fix what's inside. Maybe it was somebody else's job to do it if your heart was outside your chest, but your heart is inside your chest. And anything that's inside you, only you can fix. That go for your brain. Only you can fix what's going on up in here. Your heart. Only you can fix what's going on up in here. Your immune system. Only you can fix what's going on up in there. You know what I mean? So, Four of Wands, that's bringing shit on home. Seven of Wands. Deal with yourself. Four of Wands. So you can finally bring this whole inner conflict shit to a head. We all got issues. Problem is, are you dealing with it? Final smoke in this bottom line, Masson. We got the Five of Swords. Focus. You know what I mean? Four of Swords. Overall energy was in your head. About fear. Now you out your head, which is good. You know what I'm saying? By you being out your head, Five of Swords, you can finally, Wands, do some actions. Four of Swords. You see it wasn't no actions up here in the overall energy? You was in your head. You got fear. It's like you line your life up, and then you allow this Four of Swords moment, and you jump to a Knight of Swords about it. You was too in your head that you kind of spooked yourself. That's what it is. Like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So you can psych yourself out of blessings or psych yourself out of a relationship. It's like us men back in like high school. I remember how difficult it was trying to find a date, you know, because I mean, we asked to find bitches we know we can't get first, who we think is out of our league, you know, like I was Big nigga in high school. High school, I was like 313 pounds. Big nigga, just Biggie. I was like Biggie. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't athletic. All I did was like rap. I did like, I rapped at like shows. I did like poetry contests and shit. Like, I'm a Leo. I ain't never been shy at the spotlight. Like, I ain't never been shy at entertaining people. Like, I've been going to the studio rapping since I was 13. I've been performing on stages since I was 13. Like, you know what I mean? I was just a big nigga with a lot of personality. You know what I mean? So chicks was digging me. You know what I mean? All the other fat niggas, they wasn't, fucking with. Except my nigga, I forgot his name. Big nigga. He was like 6'7", way bigger than me and shit. Hoes was on him too, but it's the personality. It's what's inside. You know what I mean? So, say all this shit to say this. Chicks that I felt was like out of my league, I knew to holler at them first. Just to get it out the way. What's the worst they could say? No. You know what I mean? I know some men who didn't ask women anything because they was that scared of rejection that they went to proms and homecomings by their motherfucking self and shit. Like I say, some niggas don't even know how to talk to women. You know what I mean? But me, I always didn't have a gift for gab. I ain't got a gift for gab at all. I just have personality. You know what I mean? And it came from, like I said, dealing with my internal conflict. I could have been one of them big fat dudes that was just shy or didn't talk to nobody. Or, you know what I mean? Didn't think I have swag or just, you know what I'm saying? Was just invisible at school. Nah, I was larger than life. It was the focus, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really had to, at a point in my life where I had to focus and love myself for me. Like, I'm not an athlete. I ain't got no six pack. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm funny, and I can sing, and I can rap, and I can act, and I can dance and shit. Not dance with chicks, but I can dance and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just full of life. So, building off that, coming into the situation, masculine in your mystery madness, you got yourself. It's your true self. King of Wands, the divine masculine card. This is who you really are. Like, you see this? This is who I really am. And I've been this way, I would say since D.Boom got here. Since I put this tattoo on my arm. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? 15 when I got this tattoo. I thought I was the shit too. And I got it. I snuck and got it. And my grandparents was fucking furious. Grandpa was a pastor. He was just like, why? Why the fuck did you fuck your arm up like that? My mom was like, why would you do that? Then I got, you know what I'm saying, another one on there. Yeah, these are the first two tats I got. And this is like really how I became D.Boom. Like my alter ego, my persona. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really me putting my true self and myself and us like fusion. So, like, I'm Daniel Sterling, right? But I'm also D.Boom. You know, I've been Daniel my whole life. But it wasn't until like D.Boom came around to where the real me started coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, or shit. Boom was created at like 13. Boom was who I am once, like, I don't know how to explain it. I got hip. Because, like, a year before I was D.Boom, I was Daniel. I was basically in church, was baptized, trying to be a preacher, like my grandpa. Like, I was in church all day, every day, really trying to be a preacher. I wanted to be a pastor. I wanted my own church, my own choir and shit. I was very close with the pastors and my churches and shit. Till I, like, started seeing the shit that the pastors was on. Like, fucking everybody mama in church. Nigga didn't fuck my mama. But it was a few homies I had in church that the pastor smashed their mom. Left these kids fucked up. Fucked these kids up. I remember one of my niggas, we was in choir, you know, singing and shit. We have a choir rehearsal. My nigga just fucked up. Like, he got his head down. He looking just pressed. I'm like, my nigga, what happened? Niggas fucking with you at school or something? He like, nah, man. Pastor, bitch, man. Nigga fuck my mama and shit, bro. Like, I remember how hurt this nigga was. Because we all respected Pastor. But that was just the door opening. Once I peeped that out, I started peeping everything else. How Pastor was trying to fuck my mom. You know what I'm saying? How Pastor's son was trying to get at my sister when my sister was, we was what, like 13, 14 at the time? They grooming little ass girls and shit like that. I'm just like, I seen church for what it really was. Not every church, but you know, the particular church I was in. And once my eyes open, like I say, you see the real world and shit. I just start fucking with the world. It went from me being scared of hanging on the corners to me hanging on the corners. It went from me scared to hang out with my school friends to fucking with these niggas. Then it went from like me hanging with them for them to keep me safe and for them to like stamp me as being cool so I can be cool in Chicago because I'm not from Chicago. Like I grew up in the West Coast. You know what I mean? I'm from the 309, but like I ain't moved to Chicago till I turned like 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? So that first year transition is how I became Boom. And I just basically became Boom, just like I said, being leveled out from the world. I had to be my true self. It really wasn't my true self at church because there's only one way you can be in church. Me being in the streets and shit, like, that ain't me. The gang banging Boom and all that shit, that ain't all me. It's some of me, but it ain't all of me. But once I took who I am on the streets and who I am, like, divinely and put that shit together, that's when D.Boom was created. You get a whole, like, my true self. You know what I'm saying? I can't be my true self in church. And I can't be my true self in the streets. There's only a few places where you can be your true self. That's around your divine counterpart. Yeah, I was my true self all around my twin, and my twin was definitely his real self around me a lot. Don't nobody really know this side of my masculine. Like, don't nobody really know the divine side of my masculine. Don't nobody really see the divine side of my masculine. Because like I said, he's hiding his true self from the world. So when my masculine in the world, he ain't his real self. And then when my masculine be in church and shit doing the church route, he ain't really his real self. There's only a few people that can see who he really is. There's only a few people that know who he really is. There's only a few people that know who I really am. My twin included. My twin and my mama. And my twin sister. And my brother. Little brother. They're the only motherfuckers that know who I really am. You know what I mean? Who can really conceive me as a whole. Everybody else just get a piece of me, a part of me. They only see a piece of me, see a part of me. But to the people who see the real you, to the people who know the real you, these are the motherfuckers you need to keep in your cycle. And that's just something you learn in masculine. You directly come into the situation. You got the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let something go. Whatever it is, it's a pinnacle. It's a person, place, or thing you can't let go of. We went through this shit last week, masculine. You was holding on to something. Clarifying that as the Queen of Wands, the Divine Feminine card. You had yourself coming into the situation. In your mystery madness, directly, you got your feminine. So your feminine is still on your mind. Your feminine is still in your direct energy. And you had a Four of Pentacles on her ass last time. It's a different fucking deck. You still holding some shit against your feminine. What is it? Eight of Pentacles. So you still trying to dictate your feminine's position in your life. I said that shit 2 times. Divine masculines, not all y'all, just some of y'all. He could be she could be he. Oh my God, he could be she could be he. You know how we rocking. A lot of y'all masculines are still holding on to some shit over your feminine head. Thus, you know what I'm saying? You very picky about where she gonna be in your life. So it's like masculines, you ain't feeling your feminine's purpose for you. You ain't feeling your feminine's interpretation of you. It's like I said in the rant with the King of Wands. With your true self, masculine. Your feminine know your true self. That's why your feminine can talk. It's like, I know my mom or my friends or the people that's close to me that I truly know. Like, if I truly know somebody, I can talk shit about them. Just like people who truly know me can talk shit about me. Like my mama. I remember, it's like 15. I made my first album, my first mixtape and shit. And hold on real quick. I remember 15. I made my first album. Went to the studio, recorded that shit, spent hella money, you know, just to do it. And I remember I played that shit for my mom. 15. I'm talking about fucking hoes and smoking bud and, you know what I mean, gang banging, and my Smokey Robinson voice and shit. Like, She was just listening to that shit, and she was just like she had the boo boo face, like, hey, nigga, this ain't you. What you banging in these streets, nigga? What you a gangster, nigga? Like, nah, nigga, you be at church, you be at my crib, you don't do shit like that. And if you is, I don't see it. I don't know who the fuck got you thinking you this person, son. This is not you. I'm like, wow, this is me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not 100%. She like, nah, nigga, that's your rap persona. You and D.Boom ain't the same, nigga. You Daniel. Don't get this. She was like, don't get this, alter ego nigga mixed up in your life. You know, she just couldn't believe what the fuck she was hearing. Like, nigga, who is this? You too young to be saying this shit. Who taught you this shit? Who did this shit? She thought it was like my uncle. You know what I'm saying? My uncle DC. He was like the first nigga I ever seen write a rhyme, first nigga I ever seen with a studio, first nigga I ever seen smoke weed. Like the first nigga I really ever got exposed the real to. You know what I'm saying? Unc exposed me to the real at a young ass age, and I clung to Unc. Not just my Uncle DC shit, my Uncle Tim shit. Like all my uncles is where I learned my dirt from, and then my older cousins too, hanging with they ass. So like I said, I grew up quick. And that was the end result of this change. And like I said, my mom couldn't recognize that. Like, nah, that ain't you. Quit trying to be somebody you're not. She sees now that was me the whole time. You know what I mean? And she's like, wish I had she just wish I had a better understanding or went in a whole nother direction than where I went in life. You know. So according to my mom, that was the exact date I turn my life into a whole new direction instead of going in the direction that she wanted for me and shit. So, saying all this shit to say this. Even though my mom wasn't feeling my rap persona, she never really held that shit against me or threw it in my face or like used that as like a means to not fuck with me or not trust me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So masculine, whatever this is you holding on over your feminine's head, it ain't at this point, this shit ain't fair. At this point, you just stalling. This is a distraction at this point. This is just wasting time, energy, and resources you could be using to get along with your feminine. Or maybe you could really understand who your feminine really is. It's like your feminine comprehend you fully. But it's like you can't recognize your twin for who she really is. Because you letting too many pinnacles. Persons, places, and things kind of define your feminine. You know what I mean? Like, she's the queen of wands. Let her actions speak for itself. You going off her pinnacles. Where she's staying, who she with, the type of job she got, the type of hustle she got. You letting pinnacles define your feminine. She's not a queen of pinnacles. A karmic feminine like the bitches you used to dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? What is the queen of pentacles? She's the queen of having shit. Or the queen of wanting to have pinnacles. Or the queen of money. All she focused on is bread. What can you do for me lately? That ain't your feminine's MO. You got your feminine fucked up. Behind all these pinnacles. It's the actions. Wands, actions. Go off your feminine's actions. Nothing else. And you will find a lot of answers that you've been looking for. As far as the feminine role, masculine, you and your mystery madness. You got the Knight of Swords. This is stress. Losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight the wrong way due to too many damn thoughts. You got 9 thoughts in your head. And it's like this thought right here is the most important thought, but until you kind of figure out what this is, like I said, these other thoughts ain't gonna go no fucking where. This has to be cleared first. Because once this goes, you kind of got like a clear path. It's like a block. It's like this is your brain flow. This is like a nerve or like, I don't know, some type of tunnel. And this is like something blocking it. It's mental at the end of the day. It's a sword. So when it comes to your feminine energy and your mystery madness, you got too many thoughts. You overthinking. You're overthinking in the feminine department. And by thinking all these thoughts, means something, you've formulated a King of Cups energy. What's the King of Cups energy? That's the 1950s, 1960s, Dad. You know what I mean? It's the highest form of emotion you can be on. It's the emotion to say fuck it to anything that ain't about the kingdom. What I mean by that is this: 1950s, 1960s dad. 1950s, 1960s dad were tough asses. You know, like Jack Arnold from The Wonder Years, or Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, or Archie Bunker from All in the Family. You know what I mean? Or Carl Winslow from Family Fucking Matters. Like, these were real hard ass tough dads. You know what I mean? And they were tough because they did what was best for their kids. They didn't really try to be their kids' fucking friend. They're the friend. They're their kid's father. And I'm your father, not your friend. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to enable you. I'm not here to spell it out for you, son or daughter. These are hard ass dads. Think of your dad, who was a hard ass. This nigga was a hard ass. Like, this nigga was just basically dedicated his life for you. He don't have a life. That's how most of these 1950s, 1960s dads thought. I don't have a life anymore. My life involves taking care of my family, paying fucking taxes, and dying. That's life. I wish life was different, but it ain't. But by me doing what I'm doing, you're gonna have a better life. And that's all that fucking matters, because it ain't about me. It's about my children. You know what I mean? Jack Arnold from the fucking Wonder Years. It's only a few things that matter, and a lot of shit that don't when it comes to cups, feelings and emotions. What are feelings and emotions? Indicators of where you're going mentally. Due to hella thoughts, your messenger stopped caring. So, and this is mystery madness. So, feminine, in regards to you, if this deals with you, it's probably not you. It's probably his karmic feminine, or like his mom, or sister, or auntie, or cousin, female cousin, or some shit that really know him, or something like that. It's like he got too many thoughts. He don't know what to think. Like, if I can't believe a word you say, whether we family, friends, or anything, if you lie so much, I can't believe shit you say, or you omit so much shit and I'm finding out about it and it's so much shit you ain't told me, it's like eventually I'm gonna just not give a fuck what you say. Not give a fuck what you got going on, or give a fuck what you do. Like, keeping it real. Like, I got a bro, he married with children and shit, and you know, given who he married, I guess it's his wife's problem, because I don't know what else the fucking problem would be. You know, this nigga don't fuck with my mama. This nigga don't let my mom see his kids. It don't make sense to me. I would never have a child and not tell my mom about it. Let alone 2, 3 of them. You know, I would never cut my mom out of my life. Like, who does that? I don't fuck with people that don't fuck with their mom too. And bro do that. So I don't fuck with this nigga. Love him. Fuck with motherfuckers that don't fuck with their mom. Fuck no. Moms ain't perfect. They're not angels, but they're your mom. You only get one of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's the actions I don't get. It ain't the pinnacles he got that got me tripping over this nigga. It ain't how he even feel about mom that got me tripping. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck what his thoughts are, what his swords is? All I'm seeing is the actions. Because he's a king of wands. And my mother's a king of wands too. I just don't get it. Like, you know what I mean? It's just certain shit. You could be family. You know, I'm not finna 9 of swords. Because I got hella 9 of swords when it come to bro. And the shit he doing. But who gives a fuck? It's the wands. And who gives a fuck what I think? I got hella questions that need to be answered. Still to this day. But I know I ain't gonna get no answers to them. I know me even thinking this shit is a waste of fucking time. This nigga don't want to fuck with his OG. Cool. I have a rule. I don't fuck with people who don't fuck with their OGs. Cool. It is what it is. Like I say, when it comes to family, I'm still trying to figure out what that means. Friends, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck that means and shit. You know what I mean? Just given the actions that people do in the world. When you treat somebody in a way that they don't deserve, you have a fuck it attitude towards this person. Or you at least feel entitled to do it. Bro feels some type of entitlement to treat his own mother like the way he's been treating her and shit. She got the I don't give a fuck attitude. I still care. I'm just getting on the attitude my mom got. Fuck him. Fuck it. It don't matter. Motherfucker don't want to include him in the family. He ain't got to include us in the family. He don't. So it is what it is. I see who runs the draws in his relationship. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know, people do what they want. They could be your own fucking family and write you the fuck off. Due to outside situations, you could try to keep your family unit tight. You could try your best to try to deliver a clear communication to motherfuckers. But like I say, once motherfuckers emotionally got to the King of Cups energy, once a person gets to where they don't give a fuck how you feel, you shouldn't give a fuck how they feel either. Once a motherfucker stop giving a fuck about you, you do the same. Whether wrong or right, it don't matter. You can only go off the person who giving you the King of Cups. So a motherfucker throw you the finger, you throw that bitch right back and keep it moving. Damn, that's how you feel? All right, well, fuck you too. Deuces. Because directly masculine, you in regards to the feminine, you got the Two of Cups. This is the Lover's card. This is you and somebody who closer than close. You and somebody you're in a relationship with. You and somebody you got a friendship with. You and your divine counterpart. You and your mother. You and your brother. This is a connection here. Usually people in these connections are people who love each other, whether that's friends, family, or relationship. When you love someone, you got to love them. And like I say, if Three of Cups was out here, it'll be a third cup right here. When you love someone, you still got to love this person and their family. Love this person and their mother. Love this person and their brother. Like, you know what I mean? If you're in a relationship with somebody, you got to understand this person got a whole network of people in their lives. You ain't just loving this person. You loving this person and everything in them. They children, their shit, whatever. Soon you put in your head that it's just your relationship and nothing else outside matters, then you're going to be highly mistaken when that third cup pops up anyway. You can cut your family out your whole life just to save your marriage. But what's going to happen when your marriage through? You ain't got no family to come back to. You cut them out. How you think you going to feel? Cups, feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. If you chose a relationship over your family, if you chose a relationship over, like I said, your foundation, it's like you switching religions. You came up in a Christian household, you fuck with a chick that's like a witch, and nigga, she wear the draws in your relationship. She controlling everything. She got you not going to church. She got you not fucking with your family. She got you alone. It's just you and her. That's how she wanted it. That's what the devil does. He still kills and destroys. The devil will take you away from your family. You know what I mean? It's like what happens to people in Hollywood all the time. They come up, new people come around, kick all the real people out their life, and leave their ass out to dry. It's what would have happened to Kanye West if that nigga ain't have his mind. Look at what happened to Kanye, man. This nigga went from being straight urban, around niggas and shit, to being in Hollywood with the Kardashians and shit. Fucking with them and shit. This nigga in the middle of Wyoming some goddamn where. But look at the people who be around him now. A lot of niggas around Ye now. You know what I mean? Got like Dave Chappelle, Chance the Rapper and shit. Like, you know what I mean? He finally kicking it. You know what I mean? King of Wands. This nigga's finally himself now. His true self now. Kanye is finally his true self now. You get what I'm saying? So when you your true self, you ain't gotta hide shit. But if you hiding shit, if you omitting information, if you cutting people out without giving niggas explanations for shit, you do dirty. Like I said, it's a certain relationship, masculine, that just turns you into a whole nother person. It's a relationship that got you not yourself. Two of Cups. This relationship got you Five of Pentacles in. What's Five of Pentacles in? That's the dark night of the soul. That's 50%. That's failure. That's going without something that you obviously need. If you're in a relationship and you losing everything because of this relationship, you by yourself because of this relationship, like I said, you had a big family, everything was gelling. You marry this chick or chick, you marry this nigga, and like I said, you don't even fuck with your family no more. You isolated. It's just you and this guy. It's a reason. It's motives for everything. Why is it just you and this guy? Why did she make you cut your family away? Obviously, she got a program. Obviously, he got a motive or a program or something or an agenda, and you fell right in it. I mean, what the fuck else you gonna do being alone, Five of Pentacles, in a relationship with this person? So my mama told me a long time. She was like, son, pick your wife. Take time and pick your wife. Take time and pick the mother of your kid. Because she was like, don't get no chick that's going to rip you away from me or rip you away from your family. She said this shit was going to happen to bro. It sure did. Moms know shit. That's why you fuck with your mom. She the one that can give you the best advice when it comes to women. Anything my mom say with women, nigga, I'm all ears. Because she a woman. She know. Fuck you mean. She wouldn't be sending me off. She was like, you know what I mean? You get a chick, she push you away from your family, take your kids away from you, and leave your ass on struggle. You know what I mean? It's the people you decide to marry. It's the people you do have kids with. You can talk shit about your ex-baby daddy, ex-husband, how he this, how he that. You can talk shit about your baby mama, how she this and how she that. She was equal enough for you at one point. For you to go all the way. So I'm saying all this shit to say this. Masculine, if your relationship got your ass, if you feel by yourself in a relationship, that's a sign. If you got a relationship, you got a girlfriend, but you ain't got no life no more, like everything you had is gone, all the good people in your life are gone, you fell in a trap, you fell in an agenda. It'd be wise at this point to at least figure out exactly what this agenda is. Because you, in regards to yourself, masculine, you got Ace of Wands. This is awareness. You finna get some answers. You was wondering why shit different. You was wondering why you even at this place you in life. You think that having this relationship was going to make you happy. You would think that including this person in your life was going to make you happy. What you're starting to see is you was better off by your fucking self. Everything that this so-called person you with, that you trying to do shit with, you could have tried this shit by yourself. Whatever the shit you feel you found from this person, this Two of Cups shit, whether this is a friend, family, or relationship. By you being in this shit, you losing shit. You getting bled. You bleeding. You finna get some answers or awareness. And what are you getting answers or awareness about? Three of Cups. It's like I told you. You can't just be in a relationship and think this is it. Fuck no. You got to understand what a fucking relationship is. This is the Two of Cups. This is the relationship or the friendship or your family, right? You still got to love your mother and all her flaws. You still got to love your brother and all his flaws. You still got to love your girl that is attached to your girl. Just like your girl should love you and your fucking family. Your girl should love you and your other children and shit. Like I said, anytime you're in a relationship that got you one of the guys that is just y'all, when you know damn well it's other people involved in this shit, that's a trap. You ain't grasped the Three of Cups yet. That's why whoever you fucking with got you stuck in a Two of Cups. They got you thinking they're all you need. And like I said, they got you at a Five of Pentacles, taking everything from your ass. If you knew the Three of Cup process, if you knew you had to love this person and everything that they got attached to them, you would know that they will have to love you and everything attached to you. So once again, you're in a relationship. It's like my masculine being in a karmic relationship and his karmic feminine telling him to leave me the fuck alone. Like his last one's tried. They say, I need to leave you the fuck alone. Like, you ain't my son, but we too close. Nigga, how that sound? You ain't got no son, nigga. I am your son, nigga. I ain't got no pops. You are my pops, nigga. That's our connection. Dumbass. She ain't asking you to not be friends with me, nigga. She asking us to not have a connection. Nigga, this connection brought us together. Nigga, this connection turned me and you into new creatures. Obviously, she wants you to be an old creature. I don't do nothing but beef you up, help you out, give you shit, Anything you need, I make sure you got it. You took from me in ways you'll never take from another nigga or never take from another person, period. I ain't done shit but help your life. Why she want me out of it? My nigga, it ain't like we gay and fucking or some shit like that. At least me and my twin. We ain't got no type of fucking sexual relationship like that. So what's she scared of? What the fuck are you telling her? What the fuck is she thinking? You know what I'm saying? What's her beef with me? Questions I ain't asked my master plenty times about him and his karmas. Why they don't like me? What the fuck you telling them? It's obviously you telling them some shit. Because they got me fucked up. And you got me fucked up, nigga. So, what the deal? They acting like I'm finna keep you away from them. They acting like I'm in the way of y'all relationship. That's not the case. So what the fuck's the deal? And for you male feminine twins out there, like I said, it's like you ain't been in a relationship with your twin. Y'all ain't knocked no boots in a long time. Like y'all, you and your twin ain't even there. And it's like a person who don't know you enter your master in life telling them to leave you the fuck alone. They don't know you. Your master know you, and he should know better. But like I said, you'd be surprised what motherfuckers would do just to stay in a little ass relationship. Like my twin, man, he'll do anything for a good piece of ass. If she can fucking suck the shit out this nigga the way he like to be fucking sucked, nigga, then it's like, even though he ain't got no love for the bitch, even though he know this shit ain't going nowhere, he definitely gonna keep the bitch around. And be in a relationship with her just if that's what she need for security to keep doing what she doing with him. And this is the type of person you attracted. Likes attracts like. So the type of shit he on with her is the type of shit she on with him. It's all about motives, man. It's all about agendas. You should know which motives and agendas you a part of. Worst shit you can do is be part of somebody else's agenda to where you end up writing their plans. Married them, check. Got a baby with them, check. Waiting on you to make some more money or for you to become a billionaire or a millionaire for her to take half your shit. She didn't love you. She put you under a spell, under a guise that she loved you just to get what she got to get done. Vice versa. Because niggas be acting like bitches too. So, Master, you in regards to yourself personally, you got the Queen of Cups. This came out in the last 2 weeks. It's coming out again. This is the Psychic card. What's a Psychic? Trusting your own intuition. There's power in your intuition, Masculine. This is also an X-Men card. Dreams, signs, visions, synchronicities, fantasies, writings on the wall. You see the writing on the wall when it comes to this situation you in. And you had this Ten of Swords in this position at least 4 times in the past week and a half. Ten of Swords, you're going to have to put a fucking permanent end to something. You know something is over. This is the end of a relationship, a permanent breakup, a permanent divorce. You know what I mean? This is, like I say, divorce papers, that's finna come to you. You thinking you love this woman, you did this business and formulated all this money and shit, and it's like, shit, she disappeared and you get divorce papers. It's like she up and move and take your kid with you, and now you ain't got shit. And you seen this coming. Like, whatever this ending is, you foresee it coming. Whether you foresee yourself being a person to end this shit, or you foresee the end. Anyway, an end is coming. You kind of foreseen it. You know, and it ain't the ending you tripping on. It's the Knight of Cups attached to it. Ten of Swords, that's like I say, death or permanent ending. Loss of a job, car, position, title, relationship, friendship, family member, whatever the fuck. It ain't the fact that you foresee an end that got you bugging. It's the whole emotions during this whole time before the end. Knight of Cups, that's the Romeo card, as in Romeo and Juliet. It's juvenile love. It's puppy love. It's young love. You know what I'm saying? Another thing about young love and puppy love and lust and shit, it ain't real love. It ain't true love. It ain't divine love. Lust is. You know what I mean? Puppy love is and shit. Romeo and Juliet. These motherfuckers died. I guess they had to be teens, right? I'm sure they were teens, right? They died in their teens. Romeo and Juliet, like they both was juvenile. Like they loved each other, but the type of love they had with each other was a Knight of Cups. Juvenile love. Juliet was stupid, thinking killing herself was an option. She didn't really kill herself, but how the fuck was Romeo supposed to know that? They're teenagers. Of course they ain't on the same page. Of course they ain't on the same page. If Juliet was like smart, she could have just been like, you know what, let's just leave. Go to another land. Start over. Something made her want to stay. Maybe she was insecure that she could build another life somewhere else. Because she's just a kid. She didn't really grow to her full potential. Neither did Romeo. And they both died in a tragedy. She fake killed herself. Romeo thought she was dead. He killed himself. That was stupid on his end to kill himself because she ain't here. Nah, he should have just accepted it and lived to grow old to be wrong. Juliet fake kill herself. She wake up to see Romeo dying. Then she killed herself. That was stupid. She should have took this as a lesson, grew from it, and grew to be Jules. One thing about young love, one thing about lust, one thing about puppy love, nigga, that shit get over quick. That shit get tired fast. That rouge wears out very fast. You know what I mean? So you ain't tripping over the ending. You tripping over how this person got you feeling before the end. It's like, you know they finna leave you. You know they finna divorce you and take your money. The cat already got out the bag. You just trying to see how long it's gonna take them to find out you know. You just trying to see if they still gonna, I don't know, lie to you. It's like a person, like I say, you go in your girl room, you find a whole booklet on how she gonna do you. I see a couple women with this type of shit. I know a few women that had books, nigga, like a fucking folder, a spiral notebook on a relationship. I ain't gonna drop no names. Older women, younger women. I guess it's a thing, right? I guess it's what y'all, not all y'all do, but some of y'all do. I seen photos chicks be having. I met him this day. I'm leaving him this day. I'm finna do this. Then I'm gonna leave him. Then they got all the reasons why they gonna leave the nigga. Because of the shit he did. That they think that he think they don't know, but they know. You can't outsmart a woman. A woman know everything. A woman gonna find out every fucking thing. That's part of their power. So if you doing some fuck shit with a good woman, that good woman gonna know what you want, and like I say, she gonna give you the guise that everything's still the same, but lo and behold, it's a whole nother fucking plan. That's for men who fucked up and deserve what's coming to them from chicks with books. But to the chick with books, who already know how this shit gonna be from the gate, motives. I've seen a lot of women who already know what it's gonna be from the gate. You know what I mean? And coming to these situations, coming to these marriages, coming to these partnerships with a motive. And it's like you found her book. You know what I'm saying? And you just waiting on her to Ten of Swords you. Then she hit you with the Ten of Swords, and she bugging off the fact that the Ten of Swords don't mean shit. Then you throw it like, you know what? I knew this whole time. It's crazy you lying in my face. It's crazy you still trying to stroke my ego and keep up this power play like I don't know what the fuck going on. You know what the fuck's going on, masculine. You know what I mean? And like I said, you feel a little hurt by her fake loving you. It's like Snowfall, once again, when El Oso, Big Bell, when Oso smoked the DEA chick. You know what I'm saying? This nigga just came from Mexico, driving all these bricks of cocaine, and only to open the door and see this bitch. This bitch is the reason why his girl, Lucia, ain't here no more. He done got shot, almost died. This bitch had him in police custody, trying to give him the snitch. Man, he shot her ass with the quickness. He didn't shoot the police officer that the old lady wanted him to shoot when they was bringing in them bricks. She was shaking his head like, nigga, you's a punk. Why you couldn't kill him? But then she seen how easily he killed her. Sometimes motherfuckers got shit coming to them. I ain't saying kill people. I ain't promoting that shit at all. at all. I'm just using it as an example. It's like that. When he told Reed why he killed her, he was like, I ain't kill her. You know what I'm saying? Because of what she did. I killed her because she faked like she was loved us, like her fake love for us. Like she gave also the guys that was all love when it wasn't. That fake love shit. That's the sad part. That's the whack part. Future Final Row Masculine, you got 2 8s. 2 8s is getting 8 the fuck up. You go into the future, getting 8 up. 8 of Swords, that's self-imposed prison. False ideology, long-standing belief that needs to be eradicated. False sense of security, false sense of environment, false sense of entitlement. This is the feeling like somebody owe you something. This is the feeling like, you know, you got walls up and gates up against your heart to keep your heart from getting broke. Like I say, it be these karmic masculines and karmic feminines that be fucking you beyond recognition, masculine. And then you want to create gates after the fact for your feminine to hop over. Like, your divine feminine got to penetrate so many booby traps and so many obstacles and so many tests just to get through to you, just to get to you, just to get away from you. And it's unfair because you ain't put these traps up for these karmics. It's like you get karmics a clear path to you, clear access to you. But when it comes to your feminine, she got to hop through the motherfucking, what do you call that? The obstacle course. Yeah, and I mean, that is you, masculine. Another reason why you buy your motherfucking self, because a lot of these feminists is just tired of hopping through that obstacle course. Fuck the obstacle course. These other bitches ain't gotta hop through these hoops, so why the fuck I gotta do it? These other niggas ain't hopping through hoops, why I gotta do it? Shit, I tell my twin all the time. Why you put me through a lot of bullshit when people that you don't know, that you can barely trust, you give them all access to you? You fuck with them a long way, but you barely fuck with me though. Like, what the fuck's up with that? Nigga, that's mental shit you want. And it's a self-imposed prison, meaning you in it. You're gonna have to get yourself out. Because don't nobody see you in this mental prison. Can't nobody see you in a mental prison? It's a mental fucking prison. You know what I'm saying? And final smoke on this self-imposed prison you in, you got the 10 of Pentacles. This is you and somebody else come together like butt cheeks. Overall energy, you had the 9 of Pentacles. You was lining your life up for something. And it's for a person or place or thing to enter. Like I said, you in a self-imposed prison. Until you get out of it, you'll never truly begin what you need to begin. What ended already. 10 of Swords. The ending came before this new beginning, which is the 10 of Pentacles. You already ended what the fuck needed to happen. Things have to end for you to begin. You had a new beginning. But until you get out your head, Swords, till you accept what needs to be accepted mentally, you'll never truly appreciate the 10 of Pentacle position that you're in right now. 10 of Pentacles, that's an A+. That's manifestation. Something that you wanted to happen, happened. You know, a relationship that you wanted to be in, you in it. Some shit that you wanted to do, you doing it now. Final card of your message, we got the 8 of Cups. This is the Patty LaBelle card. Directly, going to the future, masculine, you're going to have to get your Patty LaBelle on. It's a 2-part card. First part of the Patty LaBelle card is keeping your integrity up. Just like Patty LaBelle that kept her integrity up shit for decades. She introduced herself, what, like the 70s? Here it is, what, 221? She on her BI. You ain't never heard no foul, whack-ass, crazy shit about Patty LaBelle. She could be on some Whitney Houston shit. We don't know. Her integrity so cold. The way she operate and handle her business is so decent. We'll never know. And you know what I mean? And we ain't got to speculate. You can look at all these other divas and see exactly what we talking about. You don't see none of that shit on Patty LaBelle. Give you a better example, Cicely Tyson. You feel me? What, 80 years for her and shit? You know what I'm saying? Being in the game. And she been and remain a queen throughout the whole phase. When you got your integrity up, when people can't find out shit about you, when people can't like find your weaknesses or find your secrets and shit. Like when your integrity is so laid that people will be hesitant to flex on you or hesitant to test you or hesitant to accuse you of some shit that they ain't got no proof on right now, it's a wonderful position. Can't nobody tell you shit and can't nobody come at you correctly. And if they do start smearing your name after you keeping your name and shit clear for years, yeah, you could definitely sue their ass. A person who's got good integrity is kind of dangerous to a person who has no integrity trying to make a case. Get what I'm saying? And the other half of this card is enterprise. What the fuck Patti LaBelle doing now? She enterprise. She ain't a slave to no label. She ain't got to do no tour. Be out here looking like Anita Baker and shit. She doing verse battles, nigga. She getting Walmart money, nigga. Like, she out here doing her thing. Like every fucking divine need to be doing. Keeping their integrity on point and enterprising. Final smoke, final card, final message here, masculine. We got the Two of Swords. This Eight of Cups shit, which is really a psychic, not a psychic card. This is a divine card. You just being the best divine person you can be while in the world. You know what I mean? You just gotta stop pivoting. Masculine, it's time for you to enterprise. Masculine, it's time for you to step into your divine form. It's time for you to be on some divine shit. You've been doing everything but what you need to do, and it's just like, the universe waiting on you, bro. God waiting on you, bro. Your twin flame waiting on you, bro. But it ain't like your twin flame waiting on you, bro. It ain't like God literally waiting on you, bro. It ain't like the universe is literally waiting on you, bro. Whenever you start, shit can begin. That's the last message I got. Hope I could be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned. We got Divine Feminist demo up next. Deuces.